part, I think you should have like one of those like walls that, you know, typically it's like an arsenal. It's all these guns, but it's all these instruments. Yeah.
I feel like that would go in the performance room.
Ah, it's a good call.
All my instruments.
But like, I want to have a scene where we're all like, all right, mount up, and then you walk in, you're looking, and you're like, this loot.
We should have walkie-talkies.
Do this exist?
Yes.
Can I also request a pull-up bar in my room?
Like, just to be able to work out?
My strength is just really low, and I'm thinking maybe I could improve it.
Okay. Well, there's the facilities here at Infinite Age. Remember you all did some training before when you did that mock combat with Brink Tussler and his friends? Just say that and then that. But you can have a workout bar in your room. I'm just saying, like, don't forget, there are other facilities here
I was trying to game the system to try to up my strength modifier.
Can we put a mirror in Kyborg's room so he can practice talking to people and not be so bad at it?
And kissing.
Practice kissing on a mirror.
You can practice on your pillow or your hand.
Oh, gross.
No, he'd want to practice on a mirror.
Gordon, Gum, are you guys good with your...
Yeah, if y'all are good, I'm going to go with Kyborg.
It'd be cool if we had some sort of light system of, like, alerting each other.
Is this what the sock on the doorknob's for?
Well, different type of alert.
Listen, I know Gum and I are close, okay? We're not that close.
We should do like a lantern that each one represents us, and then if you see, like, if one lantern gets lit, then it gets lit in every room. So it's like our way of like quietly signaling each other. You know what I mean?
Like danger.
Yeah. Some sort of like very subtle, only we know about it kind of thing.
What about if Gondor needs just like a different one to go off?
Which one do I light if I just need to take a toozy somewhere? Just let you guys know.
Yeah, that's the brown lantern.
What's your room like, Kyborg?
Oh, my room. I know we have facilities. My room is a giant weight room because I don't think that there's any limit on size because it's, you know, all magic illusions and stuff. So it's a very big, very vast gym. Every piece of equipment, even like a calf machine. There's like 4 calf machines.
Again, I will remind you, like I told Bart, there are training facilities here at Infinite HQ. You can have your own as well if you want.
I will. Yeah. I don't want to run into anybody in my gym. So I'll have a whole gym. I'll have a really nice bed, you know, reasonably sized. And then I want a tool bench for tinkering with my arm and fixing it up. I want a big painting of me and my family, so Mel will get on that. And then I do want a wall that's entirely made of mirrors. Maybe some like cool Olympic rings and all that stuff like hanging off the ceiling so that I can be doing like my acrobatics and stuff.
That sounds really good, like some very serious training.
Yes.
Wow, a gym right here. This is awesome. I can come over and work out anytime.
And I want several unbreakable locks on there.
Fret not, my dear Gum. If training is what you require, then look no further than right here.
The Great Hall is also enchanted and can be reconfigured to be a training if you so want. So if you had enough time and an instructor, you could train whatever you want. Just about anything you can imagine, you could train here, regardless whether it's armor, weapons, tools, whatever.
Ooh, I do want an archery light as well, so that I can like fire arrows at distant targets.
Yeah.
Can I have one with a caboose?
I'm
a train with a
the
caboose.
old cars going.
If
pretty
all
kid,
listeners could see the poop-eating grin that Chris had after
I was
making
so
that bad
confused.
choice. Mud's getting curious about what was in the stables, so can Mud hit him with stables?
Yeah. What about everyone else?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Before he leaves, Bart, before closing the door of the room, he just looks in and smiles and goes, home sweet home. He's never had a room like that before.
Home sweet home.
That'll be our routine every time we leave.
As always, don't forget to give us a follow on social media at StinkyDragonPod on Twitter and Instagram. Tag us on social media using hashtag StinkyDragonPod. We've got a subreddit. If you're into that Reddit kind of stuff, you can check it out over there. And if you interact with us or use the hashtag, your name might be used in an upcoming episode as an NPC. For example, Kariana, Kyborg's sister, was named after @Carrie F. Davis. Tic Tactical Alliance was named after Tikosaurus Rex. Sebastian, Kyborg's dad, was named after @Dying Wolf. And Kristalena, Kyborg's mom, was named after @Zemeli22. Thank you so much for interacting with us. Hopefully you enjoy the characters that are named after you. And some of our voices for the show are done by, you know, people who work here, people who work on the show, or friends of ours. Dr. Ahem is voiced by Micah Reisinger, who's the writer, editor, composer, the DM behind the DM, as it were, when we play these games. Meld Manor is voiced by Kayla Milton. Cariana and Kristalena, who are Kyborg's sister and mom, is voiced by Laurel Rothamel. Cooley Smiley. Sebastian, who's Kyborg's dad, is voiced by Dennis Vent. And Quadron is voiced by Bliss Bear. You all head upstairs and make your way outside towards the front of the HQ. And you feel the high noon sun bathing you with warmth and find the massive iron corporate
the summit of Escalon, you found Leve had mutated and merged with Grizzly, becoming the dual-headed aberrant monster, calling itself Grizzly.
Oh no.
I believe you entered into combat and vanquished them.
Oh, we did?
That was my understanding.
Vanquished? Like we killed them?
Well, I wasn't there, Kyborg. What did you end up doing with Grizzly?
I don't know. I don't think we finished them off. I think we just left.
I honestly think that as far as the episode goes, like that episode ended and then you like time jumped.
Yeah, I was waiting for you all to say what you did to resolve the situation with Grizzly, but no one ever did. So resolve it. What did you all do with Grizzly?
Oh, we're retconning it.
Okay, so we're coming up with
Not retconning. We're just finally. You all are finally asking the question. What happened to the enemy?
Retcon requires an original story of what happened.
Okay.
I want Gum Gum's story.
Well, do you want it in Gum Gum's head?
Sure.
This is Gum Gum's headcanon.
Well, I love Gum Gum's headcanon. It's a great side podcast we're about to start.
Well, if you don't want to change it, we'll leave it out.
Yep.
Well, I remember it all.
Micah said is in his hands.
We took Leve and Grizzly, which I think is the same person, and we carried them back, and we had to doctor him. Didn't you cut them in half and make them two people again?
Sure, Gum Gum.
And then, but they were injured so bad that they had to retire forever and go off to a farm. That's what you told me.
Oh, yes, that's absolutely right, Gum Gum. How could I have forgotten? I was able to remedy the transmutated magics of the Escalon. Nevertheless, Grizzly and Leve were never quite the same again, so they decided to move on to a more simple life.
Yeah, you said they went
Yeah.
on a farm. That's what happened to my pet goldfish. That's what Bart said. They stayed the same farm.
Yeah.
Goldfish love farms.
Goldfish love farms.
They love farms.
flopping around in the fields and harvesting things.
Fins of corn, those goldfish.
Yeah, big fins.
What about, God, it's not Sleek, it's not Leve, it's not Grizzly. Spectral.
They both were in the explosion.
Once again, you would have to account the details since you were all there. I believe you mentioned an explosion with Spectral and Sleek.
Right, but we didn't, witness any deaths per se.
No body.
Right. No body.
I'm still confused as to why you didn't search for their remains.
I think we attempted to go back, but then you kept on, burning us, so then we had to leave the area because you kept on setting us on fire.
It's a shame you couldn't come up with a solution to that problem.
Don't let him. Don't stop. Don't. He is trying to get you to.
So, do you all remember if Grizzly and Leve said anything or gave us anything?
I think they gave me all their...
They gave me.
I think they did give us it. They gave me a magic wand.
I think they actually knew who your father was. Did they tell you? They whispered it in all of our ears, except for theirs.
Yeah, they did.
And just for reference, I don't think it matters at all, just in case you were curious. The room Kyborg claimed was formerly a Leve's room. The room that Mud claimed was formerly Grizzly's room. The bedroom that Gum Gum and Bart are sharing was formerly Sleek's room. And the magic/stage room was formerly Spectre's room.
Yes, well, I played all these stains.
It has a weird smell to it.
Well, okay, so we're in the stable. One of the stables, Ham is looking in, and Fred's there playing.
Yeah, that was Kyborg's box.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Are any of the other staples have anything? They vacant?
You see, one of the other stalls has a den with tunnels located beneath an idyllic countryside.
I'm assuming that that's going to be Grizzlies.
Actually, I created this for Gumbo. Of course, Mud, you're more than welcome to alter it however you see.
Well, Fred's in his stall. Fred's in the stall. So who's in there? They don't have.
The other two stalls are empty.
You guys don't have little companions.
I invite you to house any pets, mounts, familiars here at the stables to keep them safe. Of course, you can. But if you'd like to leave them where they're cared for and safe, we have facilities here.
Chris is very excited about that. What is it?
You should create a throne for S'mores. Then you can ride S'mores.
What's the status of Smarsh? I need to know.
S'mores is king.
You don't know you tell me, what's the last thing you saw with him?
I was riding him, and then Spider got me out of the cave so that Smarsh could battle the other spider, the usurper.
In Obi.
Yeah,
you where you need to go.
Can I have it?
Well, it's for all of you, the infants.
Well, could you just spell out the word that we need to say? Don't say it out loud, of course. Just spell it out for me.
Was it just any word of?
Gus is walking over to Barbara, like Frankenstein's monster. It's outraged. I hope that when it transforms, it doesn't actually transform. It just gets
Hello, Tamara.
and it's just always a box.
Good
It's
morning.
air, it's just a box, and we're all in a box.
I'm not driving home from my father's house. I just visited him after I drove my friend home from the
Oh, I can't
from
say
the
it
road
out
trip
loud.
to
Simply
Lillehammer,
recite that command word, Bart, and the
where I attended the wedding.
will transform to whatever you need. However, it does require some form of propulsion.
So tomorrow morning,
If you're ever in
I guess
such a
the
need, I would recommend
newlyweds are going
wild shape
on
or
an
conjure
airplane
animals.
to fly to
That would
Hawaii.
provide you all with some type of beast that could pull the vehicle along.
So what's the engine?
Well, it's not a very good invention if it
And
requires
just the day off today, obviously, because yesterday I was
a vessel
drinking
of some kind.
Well, the thing is we don't have
Drinking
any
liquor at the
team
wedding.
that's good enough at wild shape that can fly. So I mean, this is the best.
I also drove the woman who was playing the piano in the wedding in the church.
I think you just got
So
it.
she lived like
Can we just skip over that?
Well, then
close to Gjøvik. So I drove her there.
Starts touching his pockets like,
Oh,
So
dear
she
me,
took
I
the bus.
almost forgot.
and he
From
pulls
there.
out a very smooth stone and holds it out.
Now I'm taking the detour around Oslo, so I don't need to drive in the rush hour
Dr. Ahem looks at Bart and
traffic.
That part is
It's a little
called
longer journey.
Ascending Stone. While
The
you touch the
GPS
stone,
says
you can
1
send
hour
a
and 4
short
minutes,
message
but
of
I don't need
25
to.
words or less to me.
I hope I don't
the
need
bearer
to
of the
drive too
other
much.
stone.
and he holds up a
Rush hour.
identical stone.
Oh, so it's
It's like a walkie-talkie.
Can't try it.
it's like Twitter. Let me see that. And I take a hammer.
Can't try it.
Yeah, could we try it?
Yeah, I ate a lot of cake.
Sure, if you want to, but I must warn you, you can only activate the sending stone once per day. So use it wisely.
We're not doing anything else today, right, guys?
Luckily,
Just a little relax, self-care day here at home. Not planning to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Brian, the groom's parents
It might be rather
managed to hit an elk with their rental car. Luckily,
That's
they didn't get injured.
Why don't
So
you
they
run down the hall,
managed to
Dr.
drive the
Ahem?
car to like the closest repair shop and got a new rental car.
I whisper into the stone and then I throw it. Roll a d4.
Oh.
Actually, wait. I take it back. Roll a d20.
I was thinking it's just rolling a straight die.
When I say that, I don't want you to know what's going on.
You crit and kill Dr. Ahem with this stuff. That is not.
Oh,
Like die.
Oh, okay, yeah. You throw the stone at Dr.
I
Ahem
also
in his
almost
direction,
managed to
but,
hit
you
some
missed rather
deers.
wildly. I think you're maybe too excited to like turn and run. So he misses him and skitters to the ground behind him. But Dr. Ahem pulls up.
Oh god, that
Yes,
hit some
I
deers
received
just
your
before I
message,
came to
Governor.
my home.
By the way,
Father's
you
house.
don't need to
If you check my
send the sending stone.
latest stream when I was driving, I jumped in front of the car.
Can you grab him?
Can you talk back to us through
They're
it?
not really
Yes,
smart.
communication can happen both ways.
But only 25 words each back and forth once a day.
Correct.
They get 155 characters.
Or what if we get a maximum of 25 words, just total, and then once they hit 25?
I'm afraid it only opens up its arcane communication channel once a day.
Could I go pick up the stone and put it in my possession?
Yes.
Okay. And Bart, I think, should be the bearer of the stone.
Is it in the inventory?
I believe it should be.
So we got the Bart mobile, or the whatever, infinite car.
I think it's the mud carriage.
Mud propulsion.
It's the Homewards is what it's called.
Yes, that is the official name.
Did we get clarification on whether or not Mud can fly?
Mud turns into a giant bat and flies off.
Can you carry people?
Nope, I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Into the back.
Mud realizes he can fly, and he is no longer touching the ground.
Well, you would be able. Dr. Ahem explained. You haven't seen it yet, but Dr. Ahem explained that you would be able to pull the Ahem mobile along with you.
As long as I'm a big enough animal,
Yeah. Now, I mean, obviously, a tiny bat wouldn't do it, but
Giant bat. Turn into a lunch rocket, so I can.
Yeah, my voice is
Alright, so
Well, I didn't see
we got
yesterday,
our,
so-
whatchamacallits.
Gear.
We got our gear, we got our rooms, and we got our stables. Some of us don't have mounts.
I don't think you could ride your fox anywhere.
No, I don't think so either. But I'm glad that I
We don't have any sort of mount to it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what that means. We gotta go find some.
Do we perhaps know the location of the flats of Taboo?
Yes, the flats of Tabul are due east of Bouldering. Not too far
So there are
from
a lot
Pious
of
Pass and
people,
Winder
obviously, from
Canyon.
Finland
But might I
in the
recommend
wedding,
you
and
visit Everwinter along the way.
someone that knew the bride from that came from Germany.
28-day cycle. Usually.
He was actually
I'm
an
not sure
Austrian
when
that
the next
moved to Germany,
moon's gonna come.
or
Alright,
moved
so it looks
from
like
the
we
United
need to go and
States
trek
back
to
to
the
Germany
flats.
Yeah, and maybe
because he
make
has
this
a
stop.
wife
For snacks.
No,
that came
I
from
think we should probably check on. I mean,
Seattle,
you guys are all there.
I think it
We need to
was.
check on that robot body to see. If it's
What was that robot's body that was super important to your story? What was their name?
and some
Oh,
friends
look at you! You tried to call him out.
came from Bosnia during the war. They moved to Norway, and then I guess
What's her name?
Caroline?
they killed the bride
She was just trying to bring order via,
from Norway.
Control.
A tyrannical. I mean, that's subjective.
Yeah.
That's like your opinion.
Actually, no,
Right,
it's
so
not.
Mud saying is tyrannical. That is where Mud lands on that.
Wait, speaking of, before we get going to the flats of Tabul, where is
There's a lot of
Caroline?
nice
Do we
people
feel
and
like she's
great family they both
Where's
have.
Caroline? Is she like secure, or do we need to worry about her getting out?
It's so funny because
We keep leaving enemies close.
my friends are basically they both are from a family that is like I don't remember the correct name, like Seventh Adventist Church, I think, something like that. And my friend who was also there, we got me and my friend who also is like our game master in Dungeons and Dragons. He used the term dungeon master. He starts like the speech which, hello, my name is Yellis, or Jan Ole, and I am his dungeon master. And here like everyone like like because I think everyone was thinking about something totally different with that word. Oh, that's such a great funny speech. Oh no, there is actually road work here as well. And also I took upon the job, or myself the job, as the guy who filmed a lot, so they have easier to remember with my GoPro. Oh, they're putting out new tarmac, I guess. Luckily, I came here when it was green on our side, so I don't need to wait. So I think I have like at least 1 hour of content from the speeches and stuff. The only downside when I'm using a GoPro is that I can't zoom in, and it's, if I film too much in one go, it can overheat. That's just what it did when the groom was holding his speech. So I had to like quickly take the battery out because it was so damn warm, and then connect the power bank and then restart the camera. But I guess I lost maybe 10 seconds of his speech or something. But he has written it down, so if he wants to say it again, he can do that in person. It's not like he did it without paper. They came in with like a horse and carriage just before the area where the party was, because it was too long for horses from the church to the party place. It seems that Porsche is anxious to drive by the blue car. Oh, there's a car in front of him as well. An old Toyota Hiace, it seems like. Downside with driving on this road is that since the GoPro is really bad at dark conditions, this road has no lights except from the cars. So when it gets dark you won't be able to see much. You can only hear my tired voice, I guess.
Dr. Ham says,
Not to worry, she's under lock and key and being guarded 24/7 at the tower near the Infinite HQ. That's where the Emos Gateway used to be.
What are the gloves?
Yeah, just take your place.
Yes, of course. Those are in our possession as well, under lock and key. Different lock and key.
Different look, okay.
Anyone want to put their gloves on? They can seem cool.
We probably can't because they're behind lock and key.
Okay.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, well, if he drives in the ditch,
Just think about it.
just gonna laugh.
Do you want to do that
I
then?
was thinking about it right now.
Okay.
I don't really have
I want to go see my friend. Maybe Phoenix.
what you call it, empathy with people being reckless like that.
Bye, sweet home.
Anybody else want to get anything else done?
Yeah, Mud refills his little sack that he always has dirt in with extra dirt for the trip.
I guess by law I have to do something, but
Should we load up to the Hemmobile?
Yeah.
I mean, Hemmobile?
There you go.
Then can we just
at least if I'm the first to arrive in the scene,
sit in for me to carry you around.
you're
You guys
required by law.
are going to go by
Like,
land,
see if
by
you can help
sea,
out.
by air.
At least notify the
I think air.
Yeah,
ambulance or something.
Adds to the fact that I can fly now.
How big of a flying ambulance?
But I guess that car is so new, you have like the support button.
Is that
All cars have that in this crappy, or this car is from 2023.
Which had a.
It also has a
Yeah, no,
SOS
I
button.
want to make sure you had it on your list, that's all.
I can also conjure animals.
If it works, I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
Probably
y'all
uses
are
my
gonna travel by
mobile
air
connected
using
to
the
call.
Mobile
Yes.
out to the Flathead Bowl. Are you going to be a giant bat, John?
I wanna be a
what
bat.
you decided? Okay.
May I make a request?
No.
Just kidding. When we board the Hemmobile and it turns into a plane, all that stuff, I wanted to give like the pilot speech. Welcome to Air One.
Oh, cool. I'd like the voice filter on it too to make it sound like a pilot.
Yeah.
Where did you want?
Go ahead, and once Bart activates the Mobile and Mud becomes the bat, then yeah, we will hear Mud give his
as I said, if he was like driving like an idiot,
Do you want to pick how it looks?
In my head,
I guess I would stop.
Flying machine that has no propulsion.
Of course, but like in my heart, I wouldn't want to do it because he's like being driving like an idiot. If that was the case,
Machine to be with like those kind of pseudo-organic looking wings.
Death machine is
like
You can make it look like a dragon.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. You tell me what y'all want it to look like.
I want it to look like a dragon.
So yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Especially if he endangers other people by driving recklessly.
I'll just shoot bursting arrows down to make it think it's like flaming balls.
Gumgum's already eating his.
But then again, if he had no cars in front of him, he would probably be around 100 kilometers per hour or something.
Well, yes.
But that's another case because then he can hit someone else coming in front or like a kid or something. So.
The rules don't say a man can pull
But usually people are really nice to stop if something happens. If you see other people have contact with like a person, you don't need 10 people like next to you going, hey, you need help.
Because I don't know if we have a way of knowing that.
Student Kelvin, whatever that is.
Then no one will know.
At least I
We're asking that everybody turn off
had
all the
experience with kind of like accidents. I'm quite sure I'm not like a guy that I'm not freezing up. Like I know what to do.
I have a question for the pilot.
Except if I cut myself sometimes, start bleeding.
How many hours of flight do you have?
And then there's like something, my body just sometimes starts fainting. So if it happens to me, I like fainted twice that I can remember.
I'm happy to report
I was like cut my finger one time and I didn't notice it at first. And I was like, oh god, I cut myself and I like stood up from the chair. I was going to the medicine cabinet to get like something to clean it with and like stuff like that, but I just fainted on the way there. My father and brothers, when I woke up, like I'm not sure how long, probably not too long, I fainted on the floor with like tiles. So I was lucky my head didn't like hit the ground hard or something, I guess. But my father is so the first thing he does is, ah, you fainted, like fucking idiots. I was kind of pissed by that. Yeah. What can I say? What do you mean? People driving around looking for people to help? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, if there's an accident, we just call emergencies services. And also, if you're like lost in the mountains or in the forest, you have like this Red Cross, which consists of a lot of normal people that has like just joined it for free, and if there ever like something happens, I guess everyone is like on a call list, and then they get notified, and then it's usually a big turn up or turn. Yeah, a lot of people wants to help, especially if it's like someone missing. Then you can never get like 100 persons trying to help, like a demented person or a kid or something that gets lost. Just my state of mind. If you drive recklessly and you can harm others and you manage to harm only yourself, then it's your fault, and then I'm not gonna feel empathy about it. But of course, if I see a crash, I will stop and help. But I would probably say, "You idiot! Why did you drive like a moron?" And then maybe just wait. People are not heartless in Norway, but if you like act like an idiot, you will get told that you are an idiot. At least that's how. After especially after my second kid, I've stopped taking bullshit if people act like an idiot. I used to be more like a normal Norwegian, shy and like don't say anything if someone misbehaves in the public. I mean, people, it seems like less people are getting proper what you call it, discipline at home, are taught to behave. Oh, my blood boils if you can't behave in the public. Yeah. Like if you're in an airplane and you have a kid behind you kicking the seats. If I was maybe 20 to 30, I would like just relax and take it easy. But if someone does that now, maybe 3 or 4 times, and the parents doesn't say anything, I would just tell first. I will first speak to the parents, I guess, and then she gets a chance to like tell the kids. But luckily, I'm not flying that much. I don't have that problem. So. I guess something I've experienced the most is people talking really loud on a bus in their mobile phones or something. And there are usually cultures that come from the Middle East that like talking on the mobile really loud. And that is not something you usually do in Norway. But then you can politely ask them to talk. Not so. So actually, some bus companies have a policy now. You're not allowed to speak in a mobile phone in a bus drive. So that settles it, I guess. Is the saying it takes a village to raise a kid? I get it. They have so much energy. Like if my father was like born now, he would definitely get an ADHD, what you call it, diagnosis. Oh wow, the Porsche is actually driving slow. It's following the speed limits. Well, not exactly. This is 40 kilometers per hour. I'm driving that now, and he, yeah, as you can see, he's speeding compared to me. So. Yeah, like the public buses, you're allowed, but if you're like going along long distance buses from Oslo to like Valdres, which is like 3 hours, they usually have some special rules. But like if you like take a phone call and like talk normally, that's okay. But I guess the rule is more for people that I mentioned don't care about other people and like speak really loud. Well, I think it's a good thing that they're speaking to people that kind of misbehave. I guess in USA more people has guns, so I guess if you say the wrong thing to someone, the chance of getting a repercussion is higher if you're unlucky. Norway, people in Norway don't have access to weapons usually, so except knives. And I guess maybe it's more dangerous in big cities. There's one school in Oslo. I worked like a service job there 3 weeks ago, I think. The janitor told me it was normal that the kids tried to start fires in different places, like trash cans or stuff like that. And when I was there just finishing up, I came back to the fire central because I turned off the sound and the alarm system, like this alarm that sends the alarm to the fire department. And the janitor said, "Oh no, you shouldn't have done that," because just when we came back, we saw like the fire alarm blinking, and someone had tried to start the fire by burning toilet paper and also threatening some teacher with an axe. So I guess he was she was the person that did that was I think it was a girl from, so it's quite, it seems the difference in how people are raised. Because I was in the previous company as an electrician. I also had a Pakistani apprentice, and he was like really nice and educated, or not educated, what do you call it, properly speaking, and well behaved. That's it. So it's so crazy how many differences there are. But then again, maybe she tried to be cool, or like, not sure what the reason was, but that school at least has the highest budgets for repairing in Oslo. One part of the school there actually burned down as well because some kid burned something and they caught fire on the wall or something. Oh, that's a pink car. Sweden has so much problems with teens being like hooligans. I told you about. I think they're going to lower like the limit where kids can be put in jail. I don't think it was 14 or 16, because usually it's 18. because it's making so much chaos in Sweden. It's like, it's normal. People don't like care about all the grenades attacks now because it's happening so much. And it has been 2 cases in Norway where places have been attacked with grenades. They like throw the grenade outside the restaurant to scare or something. There's some guy, some leader that runs the gang from or something. Yeah, the kids are robbing. Yes, working as what you call it, torpedoes, maybe threatening people. The estimate is that there are like 65,000 members in Sweden. That is kind of like a member of that gang or gangs. Kids, because they used to not be able to be put in jail, but since Sweden is lowering the age, then hopefully that will help. But then prisoners or prisons are gonna get filled up with kids. Have all the grooming gangs in Sweden. Right now, Europe should have been more like USA, that we had more guns, to be honest. Når er solnedgang I dag?
I dag blir det solnedgang klokka 15:57.
Okay, so the sun goes down in about 30 minutes. Oh, they have cows. Milkshake machines. Years ago it was not like this. It started happening 30 years ago. We had like this in Norway. His name was, or he's not dead yet. His name is Carl Hagen. He was like
all the fluids that have been spilled everywhere.
Or he's still, I guess, like he's tried warning about those clan cultures, but everyone like stamped him as a racist because he wanted like have control of people coming into Norway.
If you're holding the boat, you're leading the way.
Sweden didn't have that kind of well, people being like totally open border control in that way. So I guess Sweden was like more naive because they had like open border policy. So in 2015, I think Sweden got like 1 million people or something from Afghanistan, Syria, and yeah, different countries. And like they didn't check papers. Like that's crazy. So when the ISIS or I think it's called ISIS, a lot of those, when they got like shut down in the countries where they were, I guess a lot of those commanders or like people fled to Sweden. And some of the people that came from Pakistan and stuff like that from the 70s to the 80s, they're like grandkids. Some of them are like, it feels like they can be even more extreme in their what you call it, how they follow the book of Quran and stuff like that. It's crazy. I think even one of the politicians in Norway, who is also a Pakistani from family, he has said that they should be more openly protesting themselves against the craziness that can happen. But if they speak up as a Pakistani against others, then they are like looked down upon or something.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, sorry, that's why I was saying you have disadvantage because it's kind of far.
Gotcha. I thought it was just like a river that had like a tree.
This is like, there's a river at the bottom.
So there are a lot of people that are good, but some of the extremes, I guess, are the loudest.
My baby bow in one hand and Mudd's immovable rod, which you can take back at any time. The other, I'm going to start walking across, and in the event that I fall, I'm going to activate.
I mean, apparently in Iran, it started like it did in Sweden.
Yeah, you're able to very carefully walk across the log.
They were allowed to join the politics and stuff. Eventually they became so many, they took over, and then all the left voters, or at least that's what I read, left voters, like helped them to get stronger in political parties and stuff like that. And then, yeah, the Ayatollah got force or power, and then, then they tried to protest against that and stuff, and then, they got fucked. No more open LGBT for them.
I got 22.
Okay, much better. The log snaps, but through sheer luck, you are able to activate your immovable rod quickly.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a good thing, because if you allow everyone to enter the country, of course some criminals are gonna enter.
Hey, Cameron, you okay?
And there are quite a lot of people that is openly saying death to the West. I mean, they shouldn't be allowed to have a political party. It's just suicide waiting to happen. But since we are so strong in human empathy and things, it's gonna happen anyway, I guess.
So 5 hours
town where I was in the
Either way, I'm still going to be swinging.
previous weekend for a game expo. And I'm definitely going there next year as well. Because I ordered 2 of the books that my daughter couldn't purchase this or that weekend because she sold out. It's like Norway's first mangaka, or basically artists. And I guess you can call yourself a manga creator or manga artist if you have studied in Japan or with another person who is also that, I guess. At least that's what I read. Yeah. In a perfect world. I mean, if you see in Israel, the Jews and the Muslims live together inside like the main town. It's just the outskirts where Hamas is voted into power, where everything is chaos and controlled by ruled with a strict hand. Like the Muslims who live inside with the Jews, they don't want to move out to the like battlefield. They have everything they need and living just fine. That area, I guess 200 years ago, must have been a really pretty sight with all the architecture and stuff. Have a tax problem? Well, I thought you guys had less tax than us, and you'd still pay. You have the possibility to pay more or get paid more, because as an electrician in USA, at least in some places you could get like $100,000 per year, and that is not possible in Norway unless you own a company. And then if you live like in a place with low tax as well, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I think that right now, like with all the different clans and with Islam and everything, it is just like how Norway was back in like the year 600 to 1100. Back then Norway was always fighting with each other and like small kings here and there. But now we're one big country. Because I guess the Sunni Muslims and the other Sunni and the two different types, they usually fight a lot, or used to, I think. So, but I think in order for that part of the world to be normalized, in quotations, the Quran needs to be rewritten like the Bible has been. Yeah, but isn't I just read on the newspaper this morning or something that the Senate is gonna try or voting for to continue the Obamacare. But I guess it's in your American's blood that you don't want to pay for others' health. Because as far as I understood, Obamacare is basically like we have in Norway. You pay like a set amount of tax, and it goes into like a big pot. And if you get sick, you can get free healthcare from that pot. But it's a social thing, so it's dangerous. Socialist, I mean. Oh, it's starting to get dark. Camera still isn't complaining. Yeah, I have a good time to pick up my daughter. The school ends in 1.5 hours, so. Yeah, sick people is bad. Traffic after all. Because since I knew both the bride and groom don't drink alcohol, so I thought my mind was set to thinking like there was not going to be any alcohol. But that doesn't make sense in my mind because Finns like alcohol. But luckily we got wine, and after the dinner we got like this drinking papers or something that we could exchange for drinks. So I got enough. I'm gonna try this way as well. All the people going home from work. Finishes the school for the train driver or whatever, train, is it called train conductor? No, that's the guy walking around with the tickets, maybe. Train driver, train pilot. I can join him for a First of all, you have this button you need to push every 30 seconds. Just for safety. Because if a person gets like a heart problem or something, the train can stop and no one crashes. Because a lot of places in Norway you don't have two, you only have one set of train tracks, so you have to like meet certain points or something to like interchange lane or something. And all the different signs that you need to like slow down, brake, stuff like that. Apparently have like a meeting with the boss and some other colleagues. So that's gonna be the first time for that. I just have to double check if it's actually something that's planned or not. It's in my calendar, but I have to double check if it's actually going to be.
Yeah, make me a sleight of hand to tie it.
11. Do you trust that? I'm gonna take it again.
It's not a good day of rolls for you.
It sure isn't. Listen, I'm all shaken up from some dead family members. 23.
Okay.
And almost being wonderful.
And you're gonna jump across Gum Gum?
Yeah. So I'll take one to the road. I'll smack Gum Gum's butt.
Okay.
Here, Gum Gum.
And I jump.
I think I'm actually gonna drive on the highway because straight ahead here seems like a yeah, it's gonna take a while. I don't know that.
Gum Gum keeps bumps with him, you know. Just when he needs a little extra speed.
My bolstering magic, I'll have that too for 10 minutes. I'll do it easy. And so I'm gonna do athletics check.
Hopefully it's not standstill or
to jump easily.
No, it's not. It's nice.
Safely on the other side with the rope.
You could say save some time driving here.
Yeah, make a perception check and disadvantage because again, it's kind of disadvantage.
Night vision. Dark vision.
But it doesn't matter in the end anyway. He rolled a 1 and he's got a negative 1 on his perception. It's pitch black on this side of the course. You can't see anything.
Like magically pitch black?
You think so?
Well then, can I light a torch?
Yeah, you light up
5 Celsius.
Pitch black.
Magic magically black. Okay, good. Would my magic awareness work if it's in that context? Or is it just black?
I believe so, because it's not like anything you visually see. It's like you open your sense of magic.
How to do that?
Yeah, you open up your senses to feel the magic around you, and you don't feel anything. Then you realize when you jump, your handprint is covered in ice.
Oh no.
You rolled a 0 on the perception. Something had to have gone wrong. That's pretty funny.
Magic hand. It makes everything black and dark.
You can see now. Yeah, there's a tree you can tie a rope to.
I'm gonna tie the rope to a tree and then hold on to the other end. Use my weight and strength to rest it.
Is it now just tied onto 2 trees then?
Yeah, but it's like 2 bow ties though.
Trying to adjust the speed from
How's everyone else going to
the car in front.
I would like to go first and I can do that thing.
That's so nice with the electric car, and of course new enough. It needs sensor for it, but
let's just say make
if it has automated how what's it called again? Adaptive cruise control, so it follows the car in front.
I'll try steering
Automatically.
across the room as well, the same way Kyler did. That's 9.
Yeah, you get like halfway through and make the mistake of looking down, and you become pretty scared and you freeze in place.
The number of spells that have been used for this one gorge for us to get across, I think rivals how many spells we used against peril.
You would think that this was a door, the way this is super challenging. Bart, what's going on?
Don't be scared.
Sing me a song. Make me feel better.
Oh, Bart is my best friend. Won't let you down, so you don't go down.
Make another athletics check, Bart.
I'm lucky I could do it again.
Okay, that was a 1.
This episode has to have the most ones.
Yes.
we
Okay.
have rolled.
19.
19. Okay, yeah, the song calms your heart, and you're able to regain your confidence and quickly scamper across the road.
And then I run into him.
You saved me, Gum Gum.
No,
You and you alone.
you saved me too.
Who
Yeah,
saved
I
you? Mud. How are you getting across?
Did a little mistake there.
What? Just use the
We've
rope.
all done
I was
it.
thinking about driving to the left, but then I changed my mind and took a right turn. Of course, I used my turn signal.
Could I cast Bardic Inspiration on Mud? A creature within 60 feet, it says.
Yeah.
Gives me a plus what? That's
D8.
D8. So, does it mean you have to say or sing something?
Any creatures that can hear you. So you just say shout.
Okay, now I need to drive to the school, not home.
Hey, Mud.
Yeah.
We missed you, buddy. Get your butt across here.
Right. Mud goes to grab the rope and is definitely ready to think of any animal he needs to in order to not fall, should that become necessary. It
later tonight, perhaps, for some gaming.
They're not red.
Unless I'm gonna be
As you're looking
downloading all the movies from the camera. Hopefully I can do it from the PC, so I don't have to go download to the phone and then to the PC, which is a hassle, because it's Wi-Fi.